Tim Lerch, and I'm here today to show you a fine new guitar that's visiting me for a little while. It's the Trenier Motif. Now, Bryant Trenier is a friend of mine and has made a couple of guitars for me, and this one's on tour and visiting. It's an oval hole, arch-topped guitar, carved arch-top with spruce top, mahogany back and sides. There's a sound port here on the upper bout. Generally, it's made in a modern D'Acquisto inspired style. A couple of things that Bryant has tried on this guitar that might become things that he does in future guitars is he's got a 0 fret here, which really makes the action feel quite even up and down the board, and I think that's a nice improvement. He's also suspended the fingerboard over the top of the guitar so it doesn't touch. There's no truss rod in this guitar. It's made very, very lightly. There's on the bridge here, there's a D'Acquisto inspired sliding tang that is graduated, so you raise and lower the strings height by sliding this little tang here toward or further away. Generally speaking, it's a kind of a hybrid sound. It's got enough of the archtop quality that you might expect with that nice mid-range punch, but the bass notes are quite rich, more rich than on a typical archtop. So if you were to play open string chords like in a bluegrass or folk style, you get a very wonderful response out of the instrument. It's funky enough so that if you want to pop and slap a little bit, you can get a funky blues sound. And of course, as a more delicate jazz voice. Ease of playability, the neck is very comfortable in my hand. The fingerboard's got a nice 12 or so inch radius on it that feels good. Comparing it to a flat top, I noticed that the action is smooth and even all the way up to the top, and we can get a very nice playability factor out of it. Now, I'm not a guy who plays archtop guitars all the time, so I appreciate a guitar that's easier to play. I don't have to work so hard. A lot of times with an archtop, if you really want to get it to sound how it's intended to sound, you really have to bang on it. And this guitar is just built a little more delicately, so you can be a little more delicate with it. Of course, as I did in the opening segment, it likes this style, you know. If you like to play forward of the bar style. Those kinds of things. All in all, I just think it's a beautifully made guitar with a French polish and a really elegant kind of line to it. It's about a 16.5 inch lower bout. And generally it's just got a very rich, responsive feeling. So I'm excited to see the direction that Bryant's going with this new design. And I hope that he continues making these nice developments. this very playable Archtop guitar, which is a little more friendly maybe than your average one, with a beautiful voice. If you're interested, Bryant has got a website, trenierguitars.com, and he's a wonderful guy who also is a very fine guitar player. So he's not just a guy doing the craft of building. He's a guy who's interested in playing guitar as well and making guitars for players. I think he's reasonably priced in the company that he keeps, and I think it would be wonderful if his waiting list got longer and longer. Anyway, check out Bryant's beautiful instruments at trenierguitars.com, and I look forward to seeing you here on my YouTube channel for future videos. Take care.